I have never slept in my own bed. At 5 o'clock, I'm up and I'm headed out the door. We are a family farm. We're an operating dairy farm, milking approximately 800 cows 3 times a day, with 1,400 head of cattle altogether with young stock. All of our milk is niche marketed. We farm 2,000 acres where we grow all of our forage needs, corn for silage, alfalfa to feed the cows, grass hay for dry hay. We milk Jersey cows. Each and every one of them is a character. We always joke the black and white cows are generic. That's 90% of the population in the United States. Jersey cows tend to be more curious, more mischievous. They will wander off with your gloves. They can unhook gates. You can usually walk through these cows and you're apt to get licked to death. Every cow has a name. Every cow's mother has a name. There's Midnight, Caress, Secret Passion, Jewel, Diamond, Ruby, Hostess. A baby book and a wine bottle can create a lot of crazy things. So yeah, we get connected to them. There's certain cows that will not get on the beef truck. They will die here, and we will bury them out back. The way it works around here, everybody has a responsibility. I tend to be the crops guy. I'm maintaining, repairing, making decisions on equipment to replace, as well as, keeping the records of different fertilizations and crop rotations. So I'm handling everything on the crop and machinery end and providing the feed. And I feel I've done okay. I can go home after a 12-hour day. I've earned the right to go home. In a lot of ways, you're working 70 hours a week. There's not money enough to pay us for the hours we work. So it has to be a labor of love. It has to be a legacy. This isn't easy. A pessimistic person is not going to survive in this agricultural industry. If doom and gloom is what you're looking for, you can find plenty of it. We've been given a pretty wild ride in the markets in the last 10 years. And it's not just hard work and sometimes frustration when you leave the house in the dark at 5 o'clock in the morning and it's harvest time and you work till 10 or 10:30 at night. It puts a tremendous burden on the loved ones and your significant others, if they're not here on a daily basis joining you. This summer has been challenged like none other. Give me a minute. There's 3 young men that work here, and a 4th one that used to. And, the 4th one, he took his own life. And he said the happiest place he was here at the farm. And that was the worst tragedy that has ever happened. Watching the rest of my staff, these young men, support each other, check on each other, not just on a daily basis. It was truly a spectacle to see. The following week, I had a machine catch on fire and it burned up. $350,000 to replace it. And I was in the middle of the field, emptied the fire extinguisher on it. My dog rides with me. She's with me 24/7. I got my dog out and we walked away and watched it burn. Wasn't upset. Really wasn't discouraged. I was kind of numb, but You know, there wasn't a curse word uttered, because, you know, what had just happened had put it in perspective. We've been suffering a drought, and we got ready to harvest haylage, and it rained and put us behind a week. But that's what the corn needed. So there's always a silver lining in everything. You know what? We got tomorrow. Tomorrow can be a better day. Yeah. You know, it goes along with that optimism. What did I mess up today that I can fix tomorrow? And that carries over. It doesn't just carry over in planting a crop or breeding a cow or producing milk, but it spills over into parenting, being a good neighbor, being part of a community. You always got to have a rainstorm in order to have a rainbow. And if every day was a beautiful day, how would you ever know the difference between a beautiful day and a not so beautiful day? I guess at this point in my life, a lot of people are scared of being replaced. And to me, I find the greatest reward watching this next generation take hold and start making those decisions and taking responsibility. The first time I came home and nothing went wrong, I was a little bit of a loss because I wasn't needed. And then I realized that I did the right things along the way, that I wasn't needed, that I became replaceable. And I guess I did my job as a parent, as a leader, as a manager correctly.